Hi, dream chasers. How y'all doing? My name is Abby. I work with Iowa Realty in Iowa, but I do location as well. So if you are moving from Iowa to different states, I can be your to-go agent. Or if you are moving from another state to Iowa, I can help you as well. If you are in different state and you're looking for agents, for a good agent, I can be your to-go agent. If you're looking to buy, you're looking to sell your home wherever you are, I can help you. So you're passing by and you see my channel, you love me, you you love my channel, you love me, you love my energy. Good for you. You can reach out to me on through my email. My number is on my channel. My email is there, so you can call me, you can text me, or you can just email me. That's fine. But today we are going to be talking about 9 steps towards the home buying process before getting started to do. Before getting started with the home buying process, 9 steps to do before getting started or while you are in the process. But 9 steps, I think that is very important. So stay tuned to the end of this video because whatever I'm going to talk about today is very important for a first-time home buyer or for a homeowner that is looking to get a house soon. So it's very important. So stay tuned to the end of this video. It's going to be a short video, by the way. Okay, so let's do it. Number 1, determine your budget. Know your financial limit. Know where you think you are comfortable in staying, with your monthly payments every month. So meet with your lender, talk to your lender, you guys come to a conclusion, of what you can pay every month. I mean, usually the lender, get you approved based on your income. But sometimes, the income is hard, but then then the mortgage maybe is 2005, 7, and you think it's too much, you can tell them, hey, I think that's too high. I want to, go below. I want to go below, and so they will work with you on that. So just know your budget, know your limits, talk about where you want to stay, for your monthly payments, and honestly, your first home is never your dream home. So I would just say start from somewhere. Like start from somewhere because your first home is never your dream home, except you are a millionaire. Oh, I mean, it depends the job you're doing too. Okay, so it depends the job you are doing, but usually your first home is not your, it's not your dream home. So that's it. Number 2, finding the right location is very important. Location is very important, guys. So finding the right location when looking to buy a house is very important, especially when you have kids. You want to look out for schools. You want to look out for neighbor. For parks. You want to look out for playgrounds. Play areas in a neighborhood, in a community. Okay, so do some research. You want to look out for libraries. So do some research. Do some research in the neighborhood you want to move before taking the next step. The next step. So find the right neighborhood that fits your needs. Okay, find the right neighborhood that fits your need, because there's some neighborhood, that you're like, oh yes, I want to move in it, but sometimes the taxes is too high, or it's because the neighborhood for some reason is too expensive, but you like it, but because your pre-approval cannot get you in that neighborhood, there is still some neighborhoods out there that's, maybe cheaper, but also good. So just, do a good research before getting started, you know, especially having kids. You want to move to a good place, guys. So that's number two. Number three, know your needs. Know your needs and wants. Know your needs and wants, guys. Make a list of your must have, and make a list of things that is nice to have. Nice to have are essential things that are not necessary. They are not. They are not necessary, but they are nice to have. I'll give you an example. So when you buy a car, you need an air condition. You need a heater in that car. That is must have. But a sun roof, you don't need it. But if you add it on your car, that is nice to have. For you want to be fancy, but it's not necessary. Okay, so that's it. So must have are things that you need in the house. So you need, for sure, you need you need freezer in your house. You do. You need air conditioner in your house. You need heater in your house. So these are things. You need garage as well in your house. So because you need garage to to store your car in. So these are things that must have. Okay, so make a list of these things. Like put your must have things that you need that are necessary. Put it down first, and something that is nice to have. You can write them down, but you can get them a few years to come because they are not necessary. Okay, so that's number two. Number three, get pre-approved. Get pre-approved. Having a pre-approval letter from a lender can give you advantage over other buyers, guys. Having a pre-approval letter from a lender can give you advantage over other buyers. Okay, so have your pre-approval letter when putting an offer on a house. So let's say you go see the house with me as your agent. You go see a few houses and you find the house that you like. You say, hey, Abby, I like this house. Let's go right now and put an offer on this house because I don't want to lose this house. Okay? And I say, okay. So we leave the place. We all go to the office. We do the contract, the purchase contract. But then your pre-approval letter is not ready yet. Oh, you see? Like it's not ready yet. Like maybe your lender is still, about to get done with it, finishing up things. So I recommend you wait, when your lender do all the finish touches with your pre-approval, send it to your realtor, then you can start going on a house hunting. Okay, so because this is the thing, you go on a house hunting, right? And you see this house you like, but then there is other 4 buyers or 3 buyers or 2 buyers on this house as well. And these 2 buyers, they have that they already have pre-approval letter ready to go. Even if the house is 250 and they have 245 or 240, and you have approved for 250, but your letter is not ready yet. These people can put an offer on this house. They can get approved because sellers want to see and know that you are very serious. You are ready to go. So with the pre-approval letter on your purchase contract, they know that this buyer is ready to go. This buyer is very serious. With this. So they will choose the buyer that has the pre-approval letter. So having a pre-approval letter is very important when going to house hunting. So that's a good step to get started. So the first thing, know your budget. determine your budget. You already know your budget. You already know what you want. You know how much you can pay every month for a mortgage. You already know that. So you just go meet so you meet with your lender. You guys, talk about it, and you already know the neighborhood you want to move in. So you just get a pre-approved. Get pre-approved before you even meet with your realtor. So you can already have your realtor or your agent, ready to go. But the first thing is, get approved. Then you guys can go do the house hunting. So that's number 3. Number 4, work with a real estate agent. It's very important to work with a real estate agent. You cannot do this by yourself. It's buying a house can be stressful. So you need a good agent to make this less stressful for you. Yes. So find a good agent that will put your interest first above any other person interest in that transaction. Because that's the goal. That's the right thing to do, to put your client interest first. Okay. With the right agent by your side, the transaction will go smoothly. It will go very nice, very smooth. It'll be very smooth. Okay. So reason why you should have an agent by your side, because the agent can negotiate price for you, like closing costs. When putting the purchase contract in, the agent can negotiate closing costs for you. To go to the go back to the seller to say, hey, my seller is putting on the whole full amount on this house, but we need you to pay for closing costs, and the closing cost is 3,500 or 4,000 or 2,000. So that can be saving for you. Or they can even negotiate the price. I know the purchase price as well, depending on the depending on the house, the neighborhood, the house, because you can do a CMA to know the house value, how much it's worth. If you think if your agent think the house price is too high, you guys can negotiate. You can negotiate on the house price when putting your offer in. Okay, so working with real estate agent is very important, because even during inspection time, your agent can be on ground to be there with you, or be there with the inspector to get inspection done and go through with you with the inspection. When things come out, your agent can go back to the seller, negotiate with the seller to fix some stuff in the house that need to be fixed before closing. That's like contingency. Okay, so work with a real estate agent is very important, guys. And find a good inspector too. Most likely, your agent will recommend inspector for you most of the time, except you already except you come across as inspector before. But 99% the agent will recommend inspector for you. But the thing about inspection is it's one of the important very important things when buying a house. Very much important. Do inspection. No house is perfect. Even new houses are not perfect. So whether the house is new, do inspection. Always do inspection. Don't never skip inspection. Price for inspection runs from 300 to 4 something. Depends. I never since I have been in this industry, I have never come across inspection being like 500 or 600. Not yet. Maybe in the future, but not yet. Not yet. So inspection is not that costly. You can see for 350 to 450. So that's the highest I have seen for inspection, guys. So doing inspection is very important. I tell my client, my client never skip inspection. I always tell them, hey, get inspection done. As soon as the seller accept your offer, you put in your earnest money check, right away, schedule for inspection. Inspection is very much important. Don't never skip inspection, guys. Don't never let any agent to tell you, hey, it's okay. No, it's not. Even you, like, if my client be like, I don't want to do inspection, I'll be like, no. I will tell them plain blank. Do inspection is very important. I can't stress on this. I can't stress on this enough. But that's the fact. So that's the fact. So that's number 6. Number 7, consider the resale value. So even if you plan to live in the house for a long time, it's important to consider the resale value of the house in case you need to sell it in the future. Yes, guys, that's number 7. Consider the resale value of the house. Even if you are planning to stay longer in this house, consider that, because in the future you can sell this house. So consider the resale value, guys. Again, relocation. Look for a good place, good neighborhood is important. That's number 7. And number 8, don't rush the process. Why are you rushing the process? If you trust your agent trusts you. Why rush the process? And again, guys, you are only required to work with one agent. Don't go everywhere the place looking for 2-3 agents to work with. That's not necessary. That's not legal. That's illegal. You don't do that. Work with one agent. Take your time to find the right agent. Find somebody that you are comfortable with. Find your friend. It's like a relationship. Marry your friend. That's it. Marry your best friend. That's the same thing. Find your friend. Find somebody that you are comfortable working with, that they love you, they have passion for this, they like what they're doing, they're gonna do a good job. You have seen reviews, you have asked people about them, or even interview them. Interview, somebody you will know, if they're gonna do a good job or not. You will know if they're going to, put your interests, upfront or not. So find you the right, agent. You understand? If you are comfortable with the right agent and this agent is a good person, you don't have to rush for anything. So don't rush the process. Don't feel pressure, don't feel like you have pressure. Make a decision and make it right, because you're going to live in this house. I'm not going to live in this house with you. You're going to live in this house. So make your decision and make it right, guys, because you're going to live in this house for maybe 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. So please, guys, be patient, take your time, make the right decision. And number 9, review the contract. Whatever contract you are signing, make sure you want to understand that contract. Have the agent go over it with you. I mean, the contract can be long, but you guys can just go over it fast, as the agent is, going through it with you and you're not understanding something. Hey, pause them. Hey, can you explain this to me? What is this? What does this mean? You understand? Maybe sometimes, you are in rush. You have time today to go do house hunting. But you have to work in 2-3 hours time. Okay. And you find the house, you only have maybe 2 hours left. You can come back home. You can even jump on Zoom with your agent, and he or she can go through the purchase contract with you, and then before you sign. So because when you go through the contract, you sign. After you guys done, it's just fast. You just do an e-sign, so you send it through your email, and you just sign, boom, boom, because you already know what it is, and then that's it's easy. So you can do it from home on Zoom. Agents share he or she Zoom video, screen with you, and just run through it with you. Or you can just read it yourself if you're comfortable, and then when you have questions, you just reach out to your agent. But by right is to sit with your agent, or either on Zoom or in person. You guys just go over the contract, before signing. So review the contract, know the terms and conditions before signing. Ask questions, guys. So thank you so much for staying tuned. These are the 9 steps. Uh, these are the 9 steps to do before getting into a house, before buying a house for a first time home buyers. Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Thank you so much. I do relocation. I'm in Iowa, but I do relocation. So if you're looking to relocate from Iowa to a different state, or from another state to Iowa, or you are in another state and you want in and you need a good agent to sell or to buy, you can reach out to me. I can be a to-go agent. I would love to help you get your dream home. I would love to help you sell your home for a top dollar. So call me, email me, text me. My information is on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Please subscribe, like, thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. You guys, I really do appreciate the time.